Gold like in Paris. When we explain our travels the last few months, like Japan, Korea, Bali, South Africa, people kind of just nod and are like, yeah, cool, like whatever. But people stop in their tracks when we mention that we went to Kazakhstan and we were living in Almaty. Whoa, dude, like what was it like there? So it's FAQ time, and we have some guest stars on the show to ask all your burning questions. These are some of the common questions we got, maybe slightly exaggerated for entertainment purposes. Privyet, greetings from...
Almaty.
Almaty.
We're making them guess, right? Almaty, Kazakhstan.
We are in the ex-capital of Kazakhstan.
I've been here before, it's Fabio's first time, but I really liked it, and that was one of the reasons why we ended up here. Also because it was the cheapest, easiest way to get back to Europe after
What's up with your eye?
being in East Asia. So yeah, we're gonna be here like 2.5 weeks, so let's see what it's all about. Whoa, I don't know like anything about Kazakhstan. Like, what are some facts? How many people
2
are here?
million inhabitants.
Largest landlocked country in the entire world. Yeah, we were saying Kazakhstan is like very, very unique because, for example, in Almaty, the majority of the people don't speak Kazakh, they speak Russian, whereas people are starting to learn Kazakh and everything, but the majority is speaking Russian here. In other parts of the country, it's different, but yeah, this is the lingua franca here. Almaty is famous for its apples. Apples come from Almaty, basically. Okay, so what have you learned so far about Kazakhstan?
A lot. Many ethnic groups live here, and also some were forced to live here, let's say.
Let's say like most of them were.
Yeah.
Most of the groups except for the ones who are native to this area seem like they were like deported here. There's Polish, there's German, there's Chechen, there's Russians, Belarusians, and
Korean.
Koreans, yes.
I still don't get why Korean have been forced to live here.
And all deported from their countries to come here. So it is a very multi-ethnic society, but with dark roots. There's tons of electric scooters which are awesome in theory, but you need kind of a Kazakhi credit card in order to make them work. So if you plan on coming here and trying to use the scooters, try to steal someone's credit card. Just kidding. Just don't use them. I heard they eat like horses there. Like, what did you eat in Almaty in Kazakhstan? So when we wanted to do things on the cheap, we would head to the Stolovayas, which are like Soviet-style canteens scattered around Russia and post-Soviet countries. Milky Bar Part 2. They have Milky Bar equivalent in Almaty and Kazakhstan called Stolovaya. So very cheap food. All of this is around 12 euro. We found the Milky Bar that has the best quality food in Almaty. We're on our way to another milk bar, Stolovaya. We're trying to find every single one in this city. Turns out if you come to Almaty, use Yandex Maps instead of Google, but you find way more of the things that you need to find around the city rather than Google, which has like not so much. Anyway, we'll show you what the milk bar Stolovaya looks like. Alright, so how much was this? You don't have to say it in euro.
Was it cheaper?
3,750 for all of
It was
this.
like a coffee from Starbucks.
Yeah, for one person.
One coffee from
We feel like it's a really interesting city for food because it's hard to find and pin down like a Kazakh restaurant. There's probably very few of them. There might be like some upscale ones and then that's it. But they have kind of this amalgamation, this mixture of all these other foods. So there's Georgian,
Azerbaijan restaurants.
Azerbaijani, Uzbeki, a lot of like Central Asian. Maybe it's because the Kazakh cuisine is not super strong or like pronounced. We're not really so sure. When you do go outside the city though, like when we're in the little village, you definitely can find Kazakh food. But here, yeah, it's just a mixture of all things Central Asian, Russian, Turkish as well. Hard to find Kazakh food, but that's okay. There's plenty of other good food here. So when we wanted to splurge, are we eating Kazakh food tonight?
No, we are eating
Georgian food, Georgian wine. Yet another Georgian restaurant in Kazakhstan. We love the Georgian food in Almaty. This is our at least fifth time in a week and a half that we've been to a Georgian restaurant. We are on our way to yet another Georgian restaurant. This will be our I don't know, 6th or 7th.
This time we remember to take a video before starting eat.
Sketchapori. We've had 10 of these since we've been here. And we haven't actually gotten badder, I think. We're good.
We work out a lot.
Yeah. Where are we for our last dinner?
Where are we for our last dinner?
It's a Georgian restaurant. We wanted one last khachapuri before we leave. I know we're not in Georgia, this is ridiculous, but it's just, for me, khachapuri is what defines this city, Almaty. I love it.
We just realized we had 8 khachapuri in 2 weeks, so almost one every day.
The thing about not getting fat from eating too much khachapuri was not exactly true, as I'm defo rocking a dad bod in some of these shots, but we did adopt wellness techniques while we were there. Okay, so routine while we're in a place digital nomading, we have to go find some place to exercise, whether it be an outdoor gym. In this case, I think we're gonna settle on a gym. So we'll show you how it is in Almaty. Yes. Gym time. 2 gay boys in Kazakhstan. Like that. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So we subscribe to our Kazakhstani gym.
Yes, Banzai. It was so cheap, 8,000 tenge, which is probably 15 euro for a month. We can come 3 times a week. And the only thing is the power goes off.
Twice.
Yeah. So the last time we were working out in the dark, which is the first I've ever had. But let's see, looks like a good place.
It's clean, we're playing Eurodance from the 90s.
Yeah, I love how clean it is, orderly. I love all the characters, I call them characters, on the wall, because they're just ridiculous. Yeah, it's a good gym compared to the ones that we have in Germany. Not as big as Japan, but pretty awesome.
Agree.
And I'm gonna miss the woman that hates us for walking in with our outside shoes. Sorry. We got our haircuts. If you come to Almaty, come to Barbarossa. They literally put this menthol cream on your face, and it's just really good.
It was another level. So we are heading to the sauna. I hope it will do good for me, for my cold.
It's not even a sauna, it's a bath. It's a massive bath called Erison baths, which, has spawned up all over Budapest, Uzbekistan. It's just these big Turkish baths. So let's see how it is.
It's not a gay sauna. No. So I'm not interested anymore. Let's go somewhere else.
Saunas in Kazakhstan. Let's see. Things could get crazy. Let's just say this sauna seems like it was filled with repressed gay locals. But you boys are such partiers. What did you do for nightlife? All right.
So round 2, the waiter just spilled the beer on Ryan.
Yeah.
Spilled it.
I'm a little wet here, as you can see. Almaty surprising us with these fountains that actually don't get you wet. Except if you stand here for a while. Let's get out.
We are at the Kazakhstani karaoke.
Yes, we're trying every country's karaoke. We just can't get away. And we're both kind of sick, but we're let's just go to karaoke. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. So let's see. trying to figure this fucker out. But we have this massive room to ourselves. Tina Turner died, so we're going to do a tribute to her. Tina!
R.I.P. Tina.
We love you, Tina.
We love you, Tina.
You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your minds on the butter. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money.
Let's move on and tell you what the gay life was like, or the lack thereof.
Yeah, we haven't really found a gay scene here, but we also didn't really take the time to explore it.
Yeah, I think
But
we
yeah.
tried. But
Yeah, but also I think like also the club scene is not really strong. I think like people really like to go to restaurant, karaoke.
there
Yeah.
are clubs, a lot of clubs, but it's like, I don't know, it's like Russian style nightclub places, which like, it's just not our vibe. I just know it already. What did like this city even look like? Let's just say it was interesting. We'll have the video explain itself.
This is the most beautiful sculpture in the world.
That operates as a bike rack as well.
No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dine. Oh, 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 serves this up her mind. To count your blessings, cause it's telling first, put you down and leave you there to make
Yeah, the metro is one of the attractions of the city.
We want to see all the stations because they're all so cool. Actually, we ended up just taking the wrong direction. So now we're headed back.
where the neighbors don't stay.
You would think we would be in an art gallery, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're in an art gallery. Like, look at all this intricate, it's an intricate mosaic of a Kazakh wedding.
We are in the metro, but there's only one line.
We're amazed by this building here. It looks like literally each person who lives in the apartment was assigned a role to create their own apartment, and then they just like stack them on top of each other. Fabio's one of them there.
Yeah, there's a lot of story.
Probably a lot of mold in there. Okay, sunny greetings from First President's Park. It's very, how would you say? Interesting. Interesting architecture, yeah.
Plastic made. Yeah, we are wondering if this sculpture is brutalist. We will put a description in the comments.
Alright, so that's it for this episode. Next episode, you're going to see us checking out some of the attractions in Almaty, displaying our lifelong friendships that we made in Almaty, and also talking about some of the low lights and highlights of living in the city as digital nomads. Thanks a lot, and if you love this, subscribe and like it. Please, 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 please. Spasibo.